Hello, in this video we look at the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, verse 41. Utsannakula dharmanam manushyanam janardana narake niyatam vaso bhavati anushruma. Sorry, I mucked it up. Let's do it again with the text in front of us. Utsannakuladharmanam manushyanam janardana narake niyatam vaso bhavati chanushruma. See here, variant reading. In a previous copy that I put up, I left the avagraha there, the sign of the lost that was an error. So the variant reading is narake niyatam as opposed to narake aniyatam, which in pronunciation becomes narake niyatam, pronounced the same. I'll explain that. So the subject of this sentence is vaso, vasa, and the verb is bhavati. Vasa from the root vas means to dwell. And for example, when the Buddha and his disciples were recording their past lives, it's described as their previous dwellings. It can have the prefix ni, so a nivasa. Vasa is just where you dwell, you remain. Your nivasa is where your residence was, where your indwelling. So the previous lives are in Pali, the pubbe nivasa. So here the vasa, dwelling, bhavati, dwelling is, dwelling will be. So their dwelling will be where? Narake. So naraka, hell. So narake vaso bhavati. In hell the dwelling is, or here has a future sense, so the present is used. We can say in hell the dwelling will be. Now, for whom will the dwelling be, or of whom will that dwelling be? We see the genitive plurals in the first line, and it is the dwelling of those people. So manushyanam, manushya just means people. So manushyanam, literally, the sons of Manu, the tribe, the offspring of Manu. Manushya, manushyanam. So meaning of people, and that is a noun, and there's a qualifying adjective before it, the utsannakula dharmanam. It's that is a bahuvrihi adjective, utsanna kula dharma. In the previous verse, we looked at, you saw the verb utsadyante. These dharmas, utsadyante, are literally upseated, uprooted, removed, destroyed. The past participle of the intransitive verb to be upseated is utsanna. So utsadyante, they are upseated, and just utsanna is the participial form. And this is a bahuvrihi adjective because it is the people whose kula dharmas are utsanna. So utsanna kula dharmanam, those whose the people, manushyanam, of those people whose kula dharma are destroyed or uprooted, utsanna. So of the uprooted family dharma people, that means of the people whose family dharmas are unseated, narake vasu bhavati, dwelling or in hell dwelling will be. Now, this word niyatam, um, there is there are variant readings in the text. Is it niyatam or aniyatam? Niyatam means definitely, as a neuter adjective used as an adverb, definitely, without any doubt, unavoidably. If you negate it, aniyatam, you do rather the same as you can in English by negating definite, say indefinite, means of indeterminate length of time. And it has exactly that same meaning, or can have exactly that same meaning in Sanskrit as well. So both readings, although they appear contrary, both readings give a perfectly linguistically legitimate result. So it could be either. And indeed, it might be one of those cases, as so often happens, where we might even be invited to hold both meanings in our heads at the same time. So one of the meanings then, if it's just niyatam, their dwelling, niyatam bhavati will definitively, unavoidably be narake in hell, or narake vasu bhavati aniyatam, mean indefinitely, they will reside in hell indefinitely. I say they're both equally plausible explanations. And I I can't really give you a preference of one over another. Oops, sorry if I let me get this back to you properly. There we are. So Anushushruma. This is from our root shru. Let me give you the iPad again. Here we are. It's from our well-known root shru to here. We frequently see this in the past participle form. Heard. See, evam maya shrutam. Literally, thus by me heard. Evam maya shrutam. In Pali, evam maya sutang. You can also give a shortened enclitic form in Pali, maya to me, evam me sutam, thus by me heard, thus have I heard. It can make a perfect tense, a reduplicated perfect, where you oops, sorry. So I pressed the wrong button there. It can make a perfect tense where you reduplicate the first part of the root. So, in fact, shushruma. So, not shushruma, but shu, shruma. We have heard. Shushruma. With the prefix anu, meaning cognate with the Greek prefix ana, the idea is along. The idea is hearing things that have come down to you, that have been passed along generation to generation. It's the old teaching, anushushruma. We have heard along. I mean, it has come down to us with these repeated ancient teachings, anushushruma. So, anushushruma, we have heard that. The iti is that. So we have heard that they will stay in hell. In Sanskrit, you have they will stay in hell, iti, thus anushushuma, thus we have heard. And that explains the construction of this sentence here. So, um, narakenyatam vasu bhavati iti anushushuma will be thus we have heard, which was by Sandhi, bhavati tyanushushma, bhavati iti anushushma, bhavati tyanushushma. So into regular prose, we can translate it as we have heard that there will be definitely, or for an indefinite period of time, a dwelling of Vasa, Narake in hell, for Manushyanam, the people whose kula dharmas have been uprooted, whose family rites, family observances have been utsanna, literally upseated. So I'll read this through again. Utsanna kula dharmanam manushyanam janardana narake niyatam vaso bhavati chanushruma. And again. उत्सन्नकुलधर्माणां मनुष्याणां जनार्दन नरके नियतं वासो भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुमा. And that's it for this video.